Hey, welcome back. So, we are now going to do some promo today. We are streaming WARBORN, Variable Armor Command. So, as this is promo, let me just give a thanks to the publisher specifically for the key P-Cube, and of course also the developer for handing this over to P-Cube was Rare Drop Games. Anybody who's interested in knowing, P-Cube has actually done quite a few publishes for Xbox, and quite a few that we've actually streamed here. So I just want to go through like some of the ones that they've done that we've actually shown off here. Super Pixel Racers, Agalos. I know we played some Cat Quest 2, and Joe actually played Cat Quest 2. They are the publisher behind Stay, which is definitely a darling among a lot of us. All-Star Fruit Racing, Nippon Marathon, Raised. Recently, they also were the publisher behind Arcade Spirits. So, quite a few. Definitely some... there's some that haven't come out yet that are on the way, but those are some of the ones that at least, like, I know I've streamed in the past. I will say, like, I enjoyed Cat Quest 2. Stay was really good. Agalos was a lot of fun. Raised, I think we stopped playing it just because we had a sound hiccup. But that was a really fun one. So, there's quite a few. So, we'll see. They've published quite a few winners, I'd say, in my book. The only complaint I have about any of those is the fact that Agalos still has an unobtainable achievement. But in general, stuff has gotten fixed in the past. I do remember they fixed the stay achievements that were broken, so I trust that, there's a good chance things will get fixed here as well. Or if there's anything wrong, not to assume there is. So, later in the stream, we will show the, I'll move the camera again, and hopefully some more people are here. I really do appreciate opinions on it. We're definitely thinking about moving the camera. So, well, with that, let's get started with WARBORN. Oh, yeah, those would be great. So I guess we'll go with the campaign, just so I learn how to play. Nomad Officer. Alright, we have our orders from the commander. Our objective is to capture the nearby Ionite refinery. Nomad needs that fuel. Keep communications to a minimum. We are aiming to get what we need without being detected by the Sanctum's forces. Am I the good guy or the bad guy? Okay, objectives. Current objective, use a Havoc or Novus capture skill to capture the Ionite refinery structure, and there's no defeat conditions. You can review mission objectives and failure conditions by opening the commander menu and selecting the intel option. So, Havoc units. Moving units. Yep. Oh no, I'm outnumbered. Cerulean military will have to fight them off. Destroy all enemy units. Defeat all allied units are lost. Okay. End turn. Yeah. So I know I don't do a lot of turn-based stuff on stream, but I saw this one and already I'm getting a feel of like Advance Wars. So like that was very much a a reason for me to... Yes, of course, Military Madness. You know. Actually, this one definitely has more of a Nectaris Military Madness feel. Just with the hexagonal grids. They have us surrounded and outgunned. I'm requesting immediate support. Damn it! Are they scrambling our communications? We got Sam. Sam looks like a tough guy. Luella, our ground team is completely surrounded. I can't get through to them. The cerulean military must be jamming our communications. Luella, click, click, click. Let's see. Subsystems online weapons check. Well, what are you? It's time to suit up. Ah, that's Luella. Way ahead of you, Sam. I'm already prepping for deployment. Luella Augstein launching in the deity. Ooh. So yes, this one definitely goes even closer to... For me, it was Military Madness. I was garbage at Military Madness, and then on Game Boy Advance, it was Advance Wars and Fire Emblem were the two big ones for me. I really enjoyed both of those. Yes, agreed. It was... I think part of the problem was that Military Madness was tough for me as a child to understand the strategy going on in it. Like, I honestly think that as a kid, like, the strategy that goes into that. Alright, dogs of aristocracy. Let's see what you've got. Using unit skills, selecting an allied unit and choosing a skill will show you the range and possible targets for that skill. Selecting a valid target within the displayed skill range will use the skill on the target. Skills with a range of self are used immediately without a range display. Each unit has a kinetic, energy, and explosive defense rating, which corresponds to the mentioned damage types. The higher the rating, the more resistant the unit is to that particular damage type. Defense ratings are affected by certain status effects and terrain. Damage comes in 3 types. Of course it does, because there's 3 armor types. When using an attack skill, the damage type will determine which defense rating the target will use. Use a damage type which matches the target's lowest defense rating to deal the most damage. So, like, Havocs have 1 on everything, Novices have 2 on everything, or 3rd on everything. Yeah, all of them are the same. I'm guessing mine are the same ratings? Yep. But the Deity unit is much better. Okay, so mountains are impassable. The forests give me some coverage. The Havoc's rifle is kinetic damage. I'm guessing near explosive damage. Oh no, it's kinetic damage for the heavy cannon. Okay. Both of them deal medium. And I'm guessing both of you are light on medium. And light explosive, okay. I have not. And I saw some of the stuff about it with the new Genesis Minis. Or the Game Gear Mini. I don't know if you saw that. I only saw about it from a YouTube video, and I was just like, they're like super small. And I saw one of them was like a bunch of Shining Force games. Let's see, what's your range? Can I show the enemy range? I do enjoy being able to just, like, highlight a unit and see. Okay, that allows me to scroll through my units. No, I don't see anything on the controls. Just like... I guess we'll just play a little bit strategic defensive here. Strategery. Unless, is it an option maybe? We'll let the animations show themselves for now. Automatic. Hey, it's the right info. I wasn't sure because I saw the game image and I was like, is that the right game image? I made a strategic error here. Okay, so... So wait, if I go here... That doesn't count as 2? Okay. But that does. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Precision rail rifle. Goodbye. Ooh, that was close. I almost lost a unit there. I don't want to lose a unit in the first battle. But I mean, it's... Like I said, it's pretty much Advance Wars. Or Advance Wars with heroes. So I'm going with a very... Almost like a Wargroove. Am I thinking of the right name? Yeah, Wargroove. That was the one that I was really happy with recently as well. But yeah, this reminds me of Wargroove in the sense that, like, it's got a very, like, you've got the super powerful hero units, and then you've also got the, like, the fodder. Got our first achievement, Perfectionist. Complete a campaign mission without losing a single variable armor. I mean, sure. And making an entrance. Complete Luella's first mission. Dusk enhancements? Guess I have my parents to thank for that. If they were still with us, I'm not sure what your parents would think of you working with me as a mercenary. I never got to know them, so I don't know what they think of my choices. Everything I know about them I learned from you. It's not the life Lauren and Guard wanted for you, but I know you've made your decision. Listen, I want you to take command of Nomad for this next mission. Show me what you've learned as a commander. I've sent the details to your terminal. When you're ready, join me in the briefing room and we'll get started. Mission select. New commander trait, sniper training acquired. So we get traits. She has the variable armor deity. And her specialty is long-range combat. Yes, it is. That rifle of hers was awesome. So we... Oh, wait. We did Ace, and we got an S rank. And now we're on to the mission Lifeline. Luella takes on the role of commander for the first time and responds to a request for help to defend us, or to a request to help defend a city. Okay. Mission briefing. Mission comes directly from Lifeline. They've hired us to protect their members in City 88 and fight off an incoming Sanctum strike team. Lifeline? They're one of the last resistance factions still denouncing the aristocracy. They want to replace the Sanctum with a democratic world government, similar to the Nathalis space colonies. Definitely not something the Sanctum will tolerate then. They believe only the wealthy elite, down with the wealthy elite, should rule Cerulia and don't care what the people want. Yes, and they'll force us to silence any voices that disagree. A Sanctum strike team is en route to round up members of Lifeline operating within City 88. Ha! Intel suggests that the Cerulean VAs will be advancing from 2 locations in the west. Our forces will be arriving from the east. I'll be on hand to advise you, but we won't have long to prepare. Okay. Outposts. Outpost structures can be captured by any variable armor unit with the capture skill. Selecting an outpost owned by your commander will display unit deployment options, allowing you to deploy additional variable armor units to the battlefield. Outposts can only deploy a single unit per turn and cannot be selected if the tile is occupied. Select the outpost to open deployment options and deploy a Havoc. Okay. So I would guess that the cities would be good points to have. And then this is a refinery. Reinforcements! Deploy a variable armor to an outpost for the first time. These buildings will slow troop movement, provide significant cover from enemy attacks. Lifeline has already evacuated the citizens, so use them to your advantage. The rest of our initial response team are arriving now. Destroy enemy units, all allied units are lost. Cover. Certain types of terrain will provide cover. Temporary boosting the defense ratings of the unit occupying that tile. I figured I needed to capture that. Okay, what can the insight unit do? Single target. Okay, so you've got good range. And then the Servos attack skill inflicts immobilize for 1 turn and deals medium kinetic damage to a single target, also a long range move. And what do you do? Targeting link, support skill, bestows aim assist for 1 turn on a single ally. Let's see, we got 2 to the south, 3 to the north. Let's move you up to there. We'll use you as bait. Okay, let's see what you got. Awesome. Okay, so that's a really powerful unit. Okay, I can live with that. That's fine. Why didn't that enemy advance on the south, though? Because you're just a sitting duck for a high-velocity rifle round. Goodbye. No, I should move you out of this spot. And then let's deploy another Havoc unit. Since that's all you're letting me deploy anyway. And then really... I can't kill this one. So unfortunately... Okay, so this is actually different than what I was expecting. You can shoot through your own allies, but you cannot shoot through enemies. And it's also just attack. It doesn't seem like your units have a response attack. Or like anybody has a responsive attack to anything. It's just, you know, I attack, you don't do anything. Total turns, we got an S rank again, enemy units destroyed, units deployed, and no units lost. I'm just that good right now, you know? I've just received a report from Lifeline. Thanks to our efforts, they were able to evacuate their people and escape. Seems the aristocracy has a zero-tolerance policy for Lifeline's ideals. I don't expect our involvement will go unnoticed either. Of course not. Mission select. New commander trait, Guerrilla Tactics acquired. Allied units occupying forest or dense forest tiles have their kinetic defense rating increased by 1. So her campaign is pretty much the tutorial, and then I see 3 others at least. And it's not guaranteed that you will use the commander unit for every battle. Mission briefing. Our next mission comes directly from the citizens of City 15. So we know there's at least 88 cities, right? Or we're going to assume there's at least 88 cities because we were at City 88. City 15 in Region B. I remember reading about it. Wasn't that area one of the worst affected during the Cerulean overpopulation crisis? Ooh. It's been a long time since the space colonies launched and the population became stable, but much of Cerulia is still struggling to recover. The citizens of City 15 want to leave, either to start a new life in the space colonies, or to move to a more habitable region of Cerulia. But migration for Cerulean citizens is still illegal under Sanctum rule. Right, and the Sanctum's argument is that it's to avoid overcrowding in the more hospitable parts of Cerulia. Wow. Restricting movement and supplies also makes it more difficult for resistance factions like Lifeline to operate. To make matters worse, of course they are, the unrest here hasn't gone unnoticed by the Cerulean military, and they have taken precautions. A military outpost on the outskirts of the city acts as a deterrent, monitoring everyone coming to and from the city. Shouldn't be a problem for us, though. We can drop VAs directly into the city from the Vagrant. We'll need to send a scouting party first, small enough to slip past their sensors. They'll establish a base within the city, and from there we'll launch our attack on the Cerulean outpost. What about capturing the enemy ionite refineries to the southeast? That should limit their ability to deploy additional troops. Yes, well spotted, Luella. Cutting off their resources would be a wise move. Looks like you are getting the hang of this. Commander powers provide an active effect that can help turn the tide of battle. Each commander has a unique commander power, and you can check the effects on the commander info screen. Each commander has access to a powerful signature variable armor. When permitted, these units can be deployed to an outpost structure in the same way as regular variable armor units. However, deploying a commander unit requires a full CP bar instead of using SP. Commander power. Full commander power bar is required to activate a commander power or deploy a commander unit to an outpost, if available. Commander power is accumulated as a result of combat. Capture all enemy outpost structures or destroy all enemy units. All allied outpost structures or units are lost. So that is... we got 2 refineries, which means I can get a unit every turn, but it looks like I should probably aim for at least another. They've got those 2 refineries and 1 outpost, so I should be able to easily outproduce my opponent. And I can't imagine they're going to make this fight too difficult. Okay, so you're only sending one towards me. Capture. We're gonna capture both, because really I just need to build up resources. So the deity requires max CP. We get the Havoc, the Novus, and the Insight units. I think I'm gonna go with... Oh yeah, Insight units can barely move. Let's deploy Havoc. I don't think I'm going to be able to save that unit. Nope. Line of sight is not required, okay. Yeah, I think this Havoc unit's a goner, unfortunately. Do I take initiative on this? Yeah, let's take the initiative here. We'll take more damage by doing it this way, but... You know what? Let's move just one square out. So far, I like this. It's, you know... It's exactly why I requested to show this one, because I was like, oh, this is definitely, you know, a strategy game that I would enjoy. So, and it's definitely fulfilling that so far. Oh, that's an Insight unit. Okay. I'm just outside of that unit's range. So yeah, I decided we would just skip the race for the afternoon one. There's one coming up in like... starting in just a minute, so... Figured we'd do this instead. And then we'll do WARBORN for, I don't know, a couple hours at least. We'll see how far we get. Excuse me, that is my refinery. Step off. but it'll be easy to step into their area as soon as we take out the refineries of their single refinery. Just got to get rid of this unit in the way. The other part of the reason we're not doing the race is Pupper's here. We'll see if the Pupper decides to show up down here. For some reason, my room has become not the place to come visit. Might need to bribe him. Ooh, a crit. You could be summoning a unit every turn with those 2 refineries. And you're not. Interesting. What are you saving up for? Maybe they're waiting to save up for an insight unit. Those things are super powerful against most enemies. Like I said. Wait, that wasn't enough to kill me? Interesting, because that shot was like surefire kill in the previous battle by my unit. But yeah, so far so cool with this one. So you're immobile, but you can still attack. Awesome. That makes things a lot easier. Yeah, I had a feeling that was happening. You still didn't summon a unit? I know this is probably a little less effective of a way to kill that unit, but it's going to be safer from a damage perspective, I believe. And I'd rather not lose more units, if possible. So yes, this came out just this week. I believe it came out the 10th officially. So, very new. We had some fun trying to get the key for this one. I had a long back and forth with the publisher as the keys I was getting weren't working. It was a fun time. By the way, I believe everybody here, just so you know, clips are now enabled on my channel. And if you are level... What level did I set it to? If you are user level 20 or higher, you officially can create clips. Well, Cash, you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff because you're a mod, and mods are also enabled to create clips. Oh, you moved. Yeah, that would have been smart. Hey, Joe. So yes, all of my mods have clip creating capabilities, as well as anybody who is at least level 20 in my channel. Oh, and if someday ever comes where I can get subscribers. Then I guess subscribers could technically as well. I did enable that one as well. Mission complete. Was that an S rank? It was. Big time hype. We've bought the people of City 15 some time, at least until the Sanctum takes notice. I think we're starting to outstay our welcome on Cerulean, but we've received another job offer. Mission select. Research and development. So yeah, we've done 3 missions so far, and this is all in Luella's campaign. It looks like there are at least 3 other faction or campaigns. Like I said, this game is definitely giving me some like strong Advance Wars vibes and military madness for sure, like you said, subterfuge. So cool so far. Let's keep going with Luella's campaign. I'll be right back though, real quick. Yeah, it does. Just a second. chair hype. My dad has complete control over tempo right now. I've received anonymous mission requests from Nathalis through similar channels in the past, so this sort of thing is normal. So yes, my dad has control over the dog currently. The dog is being very well behaved. Even after my brother left, he was very calm. Who are these VAs, variable armors, from? They must have wiped out the OSD squad before we got here. Are they our allies? No. Those unidentified VAs aren't responding to communications, and I get the feeling they don't want any witnesses. Whoever they are, we're going to have to deal with them before we can take care of the facility. Novus units, Pathfinder. Oh, they have swords. Aegis, we got 2 Novus, 2 Havocs, and Luella, the deity. And Insight. Okay, what's the deal with Pathfinder units? Okay, Pathfinders can move really far. And invader units. I don't know what an invader unit is. I don't think I've ever seen those either. But can I check what they do? Or are you just gonna expect me to take a guess? Okay, so like the Pathfinder unit definitely... Okay, yeah, they seem like a scout. I've got to assume they're melee combat. Because they've got almost no armor and high movement. I'm going to guess they're going to introduce Fog of War later. Wouldn't surprise me. But then the Invader unit... So that has high energy blocking, but only average kinetic and explosive. So, like, I've got to watch out for the 2 Insight units. At least that one's kind of far away. So I think what we'll do is we'll move her here. And then use the precision rail rifle to take out that Insight. Goodbye. Okay, now you have 6 movement, but you shouldn't be able to get through all this. So, like, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll put you right in front of him. Now you've got 2, so I'd expect you to be able to get to here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if you can get to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be safe here with everybody. And then this Insight, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I should be safe. What's the Aegis? Repair, enhance armor. Okay, so the Aegis units are support units. So I need to be safe with them. Let's just see what the enemy does first. Oh, okay. A virus. Okay, so those little swords are definitely not just swords. Whoa! Hey, we got an achievement. Just like new. Repair a friendly variable armor back to full HP. Yo, Reese, I like it. But I'm also like... Advance Wars and Fire Emblem were like, and Military Madness were definitely games for like, big for me as a kid growing up. So like, easy choice. You've never played a Fire Emblem? Let me think, like, see, the thing is Fire Emblem is very different even within the genre of, like, this tactical turn-based stuff. Because, like, it's strictly based on, like, the hero units and that kind of stuff. Whereas this one is definitely more focused on... I guess we could call them, like, fodder units. No? I have not. Let's see. Rather not push you too far in danger. Because a single shot from that scout. Oops. A virus. Oh, you have a Steam code for your stuff. Yeah, I lucked out. I luck out that, you know, I get the codes. And have the ability to, you know, request for a particular platform. Oh wait, I can just kill that unit. Goodbye. Right. This is what I requested, you know, because I have that ability, so it's always nice. Although, you know, since you've been doing the... I didn't check the... I don't always check achievements before I start. I like to kind of go in a bit more blind to it from that regard. So then I don't kind of focus on them. I'll take a look at the achievements probably a little later just to be like a bit more informed. But for now, I have not looked at them. Yep, you're gonna virus me again. Okay. Let's see, let's move you here. Okay, never mind. Let's move you here. I forget, line of sight is like super important in this one. Yeah. Although I'm kind of being a little extra cautious with the sniper unit right now. And thanks for the hosts, Ulkesh and Dopey. I know a lot of people also hosted earlier, and I might not have thanked everybody then, but thank you. I believe Chin, Joe, Reese, Leaky. I don't know if there were others, and if I'm forgetting, I'm really a dope. Oh, and Jess, and Mr. Coolness. And Subterfuge. Getting that sniper unit's going to be a problem, though, because you can't shoot through a mountain. But the funny thing is, I can just keep right here, this unit, and just keep on repairing the virus. And the enemy's not going to even bother to try to stop doing it. So Baron means it can probably only move to here. So if I move up this corridor... Okay. I should be able to at least get some positioning on this insight unit. crap. I was wrong. I was really wrong. Oh. What it means by -1 is how many movement is consumed by doing so. Not that it's less movement ability. That's my bad. I played right into that move. Sorry, we had to sacrifice a unit for that move. That was an error. So there's a Novus and a Novus up there. Well, I'm just gonna move my commander up this way. That's fine. And then these units can just come in and wreck. No. This is P cube. Published. We lost a unit. We made a mistake. And rare drop, yes, was the dev. Not my units. I've only lost one, and that was because I was stupid and didn't understand how movement works. Yeah, unfortunately, when I saw the -1, I thought that meant -1 movement ability, not that it consumed 1 movement per tile. So, that was my error. I shouldn't have lost a unit in this fight. Yeah, I was hoping the fact that I brought down the bag of dog treats was going to entice Tempo to come down here. But unfortunately, my dad had a superior offer, and I think it's not working. You gonna move? Or is it gonna, you just gonna give it back to me? Oh, good. Let's make this easy. Goodbye. That weapon is just so overpowered. Uh-oh, there's a situation on the Vagrant. We still got an S rank. That's okay. So what? Is S rank more dependent on how many units you lose than how long it takes you? Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. New commander trait, Patience. Increases the duration of the armor up status by 1 turn for allied units. Okay, let's take a look at the, because we've been going for about an hour now, so let's take a look at some of the stuff. Okay. So yes, in terms of the achievements, we did the first mission. You got to complete all of Luella, obtain S for all of Luella. Vincent, I guess, is another character. 3 achievements for Vincent. 3 achievements for another character called Ariel. And then 3 achievements for Isol. You complete all the finale missions, obtain S rank for every campaign mission, make a custom multiplayer map, win an online multiplayer quick play match, win an offline skirmish match, complete a campaign mission without losing. We did that. Use the commander power for the first time, call in a commander's personal variable armor for the first time, win an offline skirmish match once with every commander, hit 3 or more targets with a single attack. I know how I could do that. Deploy variable armor to an outpost for the first time. We did that. Destroy an enemy with a proximity mine. Repair a friendly variable armor back to full HP. And complete a campaign mission with 15 or more variable armors deployed. Well, there's a really easy level to have done the overwhelming force achievement, to be honest. We just didn't do it. So, not a terribly difficult list. It's only 26 achievements. It looks like at least somebody... No, sorry. The full S rank achievements have not been unlocked for anybody, it looks like. Some of the other ones with 0 unlocks on TA at least have the rare achievement marker next to them. So, somebody has at least done them on Xbox, just not on TA yet. So. Well, I mean, the game only just came out yesterday, technically. So, it's not too surprising. But yeah, I was saying earlier, like, I was just going through, like, the PQ published stuff. There's quite a few PQ published games on Xbox One that I've really liked. So, like, definitely support these types of games, because, like, there's a lot of good ones. I only have one complaint about stuff that's published by them, and I don't know if that's on them or the developer, to be honest. But so people who missed it, they published Cat Quest 2, which was pretty good. Super Pixel Racers, which was okay. Just super grindy at the end. The big one, though, is they published Stay. And I know a lot of us watched that one quite a bit and have played it, which was a really good puzzle game. Unfortunately, my first completed run of Stay, I definitely left Quinn alone a lot. That's what happens when you bean dive a game and don't go back. They also published Agelos, which I really liked. That's the one that I have the complaint about. Unfortunately, there's an unobtainable in that game that hasn't been fixed yet. And I don't know if I blame that on P-Cube or the developer. Look at my game. So, All-Star Fruit Racing, Raised, Nippon Marathon, and then recent stuff, they actually published Arcade Spirits. And I know a lot of people have been interested in that one, so there's some good stuff. Some other stuff that's outside of my wheelhouse, but some decent variety in there. Dopey, are you actually going to be streaming this one as well? The online multiplayer modes allow for cross-platform multiplayer. You can configure which platforms you interact with in online multiplayer modes from the options menu. Neat. Well, interesting. Well, if you want to, Reese, we can test it. All I would need is I guess one of us would need to create a lobby and do a code to do that kind of test. So, there are options to do so. Of just, it doesn't... Did it say that it had to be quick play? Or was that a boostable achievement? I am curious. Not that I'm saying we have to do this now, because, game. No, it has to be quick play. So, yeah, I can't just, go code and, Okay, back to Luella's missions. Initiative. Luella moves to stop a potential threat to the nomad carrier, the Vagrant. Team A and Team B. Okay. So the one that I have to watch out for is the Insight unit. Invaders are annoying, but I can deal with Novas and Havocs. So it's just these two that are really the problem. 3 Havocs, 2 Novas, an Invader, and an Insight. We've got 2 Novas, 2 Havocs, and 2 Aegis. So obviously we just split the team in half. Yeah, no problem, Reese. Thanks for coming by, no matter, when or if you're able to get back. Enjoy your time with your D&D. We'll send Luella in them up the middle for now. Because at least I can have her split depending on how the enemy responds. Okay, Havoc. Havoc. Okay. You're moving 2 units out. Okay. Let's see if I can bait you south. And then we'll hold strong this location here. We'll try to play defense up north and go on the offensive on the south. Crap. That's not good. I can't repair myself. That's not good. Up your armor just in case, but I might want to send that Aegis unit to help out. But we can at least take out this. These early missions are definitely a bit more focused on just being smarter about your moves than the opponent. Rather than like outright, you know, building is important here. Okay, let's see how you react. And you're going after my Aegis. Okay, that's a problem. You're really going after my Aegis. Shoot. I've really got to repair that unit. That's a problem. Let's get rid of you. I don't need you around anymore. Goodbye. My Aegis unit. I'm Aegis. What did you hear? I'm very curious what you thought you heard then. Okay. I can't aim through the vast emptiness of space, and I can't... Can I aim through asteroids? No, I can't do that either. Let's retreat you for a second. Then we'll move you to there. You can wait. We'll finish repairing that unit. Gonna have to be careful approaching that unit though. That's gonna be a problem. The insight units are always the most dangerous from a distance. Although a hero unit is like super OP. Luella is just so much better than any of these weaklings. She's got high armor. Her attack does extreme damage. Everything I have so far is mostly like medium. Okay, you shouldn't be able to get in, so... no, you will be able to hit that spot. But I should be able to advance there. Yeah, as I said, I'm gonna also do another question of, you know, what do people think about a new webcam location? And it won't be the place that Dan listed. Oh, apparently I was not Team A and Team B. I was just Team A. Okay. Fair enough. I misunderstood. New commander trait. Artillery Ambush. Allied attack skills that do not require line of sight deal 10% more damage. Okay. Prison Break. Nomad launches a rescue operation to reclaim their captured comrades. Let's see if we can get tempo down here this time. He came in. Okay. Let's see. Can you sit? Well, that's a lay down. We prefer sits. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Speak. Please, speak. Speak. I know you know how to speak. Speak. How about more? Speak. There you go. There's a good boy. Okay. Yes. Okay. Ready? We're gonna show. Okay. Ready? Wait. See, he's very good at this. He's a very good boy, isn't he? Isn't Tempo good? Okay. Oh my God, you drooled on my bed, bud. You drooled so big on the bed. That was a very big drool. That was. Somebody drooled big. Oh, yes. What? I know. It's not as fun without Mom and Dad. Is it? Oh, yes. Hello. Oh, it's okay, baby. Everybody likes you. Everybody likes Tempo. Yeah. Okay, what? There's nothing on the floor, I promise. Yeah, he'll do it with dinner, for sure. So he'll do that tonight. I will be giving him that later. And he's good with treats and stuff. So apparently there's crumbs in the carpet. I don't know. He found a crumb or something. Yeah. Oh, I know. Not always. Not always super self-controlled. Hello? Uh, he does okay with being picked up and whatnot and cuddling and whatnot. He sleeps with his mom and dad in bed. And he likes, he'll get right up in there. When I watched him for a weekend, my brother said, "Oh, you can just stay over at the house," and we did that for that weekend where I had the streams from their house, and they were like, "Just sleep in the bed." And I was like, "Okay," and I woke up and I'd like have him like up against me. What? Watch yourself. You don't want to get caught on cables. Cables aren't for doggies. What? Hi. So, he doesn't mind being picked up too much. Oh, I know. What? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, bud. What? Although apparently I'm not as much fun to be picked up by. Okay. Oh my gosh. He's a big baby. What? But roughly about a year now. Are you like a year old now, Tempo? You're just over a year now. And we're back down. Okay. We won the bribery, but he's going back upstairs. I think. Yep. He is not used to multiple floors. My brother has a single floor house, so like all this horizontal space, the vertical space of this house does not always work with him. Getting him to come downstairs the first time was a difficult task. But now he'll like come downstairs every so often and be like, "What's going on down here?" And now that he knows that I have the treats, I have these catfish bites. So my brother buys apparently nice treats. The other ones he brought with him were like pumpkin and blueberry, and they smell always so good. Like if they weren't dog treats, you'd go, "Oh my gosh, those actually smell really good." They don't smell like a dog treat. I hear him. Lockman. But yeah, Tempo's more of a mama's boy and a daddy's boy. He's good. Like he's not bad at all. Even when they left today, he didn't bark too much or like get out of hand. He used to, like the first time or so that my brother and sister-in-law left him here, he was kind of like all over the place for like a few hours. But he's kind of, as he's gotten used to like that, he's gotten a lot better. They're trying to get used to not crating him at all. So like during the school year, like my brother would go to work and then, my sister-in-law leaves an hour or so after he does for work. So there'd be like that 6 or so hours where he'd be alone. and, you know, have to crate him for the day. But it looks like what they're going to try to do is try to get it so, like, they can leave him just kind of out and about. Well, they've started doing like a couple hours at a time, so. Capture all enemy outpost structures or destroy all enemy units. All outpost structures or units are lost. They've got 2 insight units guarding the path up. Okay, that's going to be a little bit annoying. And then they've got an invader and a novice with Isel up top. And Isel's going to be a tough one. Yeah, it's just like they've been home so much just because of like all the quarantine stuff. So like I'm wondering how difficult it's going to be when things kind of get back to normal with, you know, not having to work from home as much. So, but who knows? A far side unit. Okay, what can you do? Medium explosive damage to a single target. 3 to 5 range. Okay. And it's just a very big, lumbering, slow unit. Hey, later, thanks. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it. This is a good one, I think. I know strategy, defense, turn-based type stuff like this isn't always for everyone, so. But those who enjoy the genre, you know, this is definitely one that seems effective so far. Did you shoot my friend? I don't think you meant to, but okay. Goodbye. Those are both of those units out of the way. That should make the rest of this fight pretty easy. Roughly, at least. You know what? Let's use the Novus unit to take the refinery. And then we'll send the 2 of these in towards capturing that outpost. Yeah, he's definitely gotten better behaved, though. I mean, that just comes with, you know, the fact that he was a pup. And he's starting to get, you know, learn and all that fun stuff. Oops, I didn't want to not move. He's stopped jumping on people for the most part, so, like, that's good. You know, all those little things that are, like, you really try to work on. He's still excitable, but whatever. He's a year old. He's a puppy. He's got that energetic exuberance to him. But he's super friendly. Like, he's had some moments where you're just like, okay, calm it down a bit, but other than that, like, nothing really that bad. We've got rough control of this fight, though. I don't think we're in too much danger. Wait, did I repair the wrong unit? I did! Shoot! Hopefully capturing that can kind of, like, throw that unit off guard and think, oh, I've got to come protect that. Nope. My mistake. I deserve that. That's pretty much handled at this point. The only thing Tempo's not good at is when he hears some or notices something outside. And then he barks. He's not scared to vocalize. They don't have another outpost, do they? I don't think they did. So they got that outpost, and then no outposts at the prison. Okay, that makes it easier. Yeah, my brother's next task for Tempo to get used to is they're trying to get, or they got the little, like, electric fence, shock fence kind of deal, so they can get him to, you know, they can just play outside and not have to worry about him, like, running. Uh-oh, Isel's not playing games anymore. Phalanx! Let's see, what can we summon? The Far Side, the Insight, the Aegis, the Novus, and the Havoc. Let's go for that overwhelming victory. With like 15 units. Why not? You cannot actually do capturing. That's fine. Goodbye. So what's everybody else think of this one? I'm guessing it's not really the style for a lot of you, unfortunately, but... Just my guess. You attacked the good armor. You're not allowed to do that. That armor is my prized possession. Wow, the Far Side unit is ridiculously powerful. we'll hold there for a second. It's a little, like, I wish some of the controls were a little faster. Like, it just feels a little sluggish at times. But I think at this point we can start turning off some of the other things. I don't need battle animations at this point. The only thing I wish I wouldn't have to do is hold A to speed up the animations. Like, that's a bit redundant. I guess I let Mr. Lockman build up a little too much CP or SP to be able to summon so many units. But knowing what I know about how tough the deity unit is, I'm kind of concerned with how tough Isel's Arbiter unit might be. He's also got a Novus and an Invader, which isn't too bad. But let's make sure we're at least a little bit prepared just in case. Like, I'm not going to lose this fight at this point. But I don't want to just rush in. Without some preparation. Oh, I didn't even have to beat him. I just had to capture both the outposts. Okay. I mean, we're perfect 6 for 6 on the S rank so far. Not too bad. But we've been going for about 2 hours on this one. I think we're going to call it for now on the WARBORN. WARBORN! See, anything with war in it, you know, we can do the warboats and just translate it over. That's great. Okay, so I'm going to cut the recording, but I'll do the normal done stuff. We're not stopping the stream, but I do want to at least have a very smooth transition out of recording this for what gets uploaded. So once again, thank you to PCube publisher. They provided the key for today. So thanks to them for, you know, giving us a key, showing this one off. This was WARBORN. I'm just going to post this again. So that is the achievement list, and then as well, I know that this link, or this did work. There's the store info if you are interested in WARBORN. So do check this one out if you're a fan of turn-based strategies. This one's good. I know that $25 price tag might be a little intimidating given ID at Xbox, but I think it's worth it. We've only done the first 6 missions for the Luella campaign, and there are 4 full campaigns. And so we still got quite a bit left for Luella. I don't know how many levels she has, but there's definitely more to go. But we're going to switch games, and we'll figure that out. But thanks again.